Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. You are watching Unicooking with Peter, with me, Peter Jenkins, your host. And welcome to episode 101.5, The Omelette. Now, the internet has spoken, in this case, the internet consisting of movies and games, who kindly commented on my first video, so thank you very much. So today we're going to honour his wish and we're going to make a basic omelette. So, where is it? Oh. For the basic omelette, you will need the following: 3 eggs, some milk. Morrison's, if you're watching, I need some money. These ingredients cost. Some oregano. And finally, a bit of vegetable oil for the pan. Now, you can use things like rapeseed oil, sunflower oil and stuff, but to be fair, vegetable oil is ridiculously cheap and it gets to high temperatures for frying and stuff, so it's really good. Now, also, what you don't have to use in particular is the oregano. I just like it because it adds a bit of flavour to it and it just makes it better. Okay, so you've got all your ingredients that you need, and now what you need are your utensils. So, the most important thing that you could possibly have when making an omelette is a frying pan! Yay, frying pan! Now, this one actually is not face size, believe it or not. This one is in fact chest size! Yeah, chest size! Okay, so you've got the frying pan. Then what you need is a jug or a bowl or something that you can use to whisk the eggs in. Now, if you're wondering, what can I use to whisk the eggs? Well, it's funny that you should ask that because I have a fork here. Now, remember kids, don't ever fork on the first date. Yeah, okay. Incidentally, this brings me on to a really good point. If you ever find yourself in a situation where someone tells a really bad joke, and then you find yourself in this strange, awkward silence, there are 3 things I really like to do. The first one is awkward turtle. The second is awkward starfish. And the third and final one is awkward balloon. Anyway, I digress. So, back to omelettes. Next thing, what you want to do is you want to get your eggs like so, and then you want to crack them. Bleh. Eggs. Can literally never ever hold their drink. So once you've got your eggs in the bowl like this, what you want to do is just add just a little bit of milk, not too much, see? Bit more for good measure, there we go. And then you want to whisk. Now the idea of whisking is that it's all essentially in the wrist. Sort of whisk it up a bit. Once you whisk it a little bit, you want to make sure that you add the oregano. Now if you're wondering how much oregano should I add? Well, you just want to add about, there's no technical amount, yay much, just enough to give it flavour but not enough to overpower it. And then just remix it back in. Next what you want to do is you want to get your oil, and then you want to just add a bit to your frying pan. Now, you don't want a lot, just enough so that it can spread out just around the base of the pan. And then you want to put your heat on. I've put mine on at about 3 o'clock, which funnily enough is nearly the time that I got out of bed today. But still, once you've got that oil in the pan, you just leave it to heat up a bit. Make sure that you do keep looking at it because you don't want it to, I don't know, bad things can happen. So once you've got that sorted, you've got your eggs here. Now is the perfect time to put on the kettle for a drink. Now being English, we're going to have some tea. By the way, for all those wondering how I managed to do the filming with both of my hands, ta-da! It's just literally a GorillaPod strapped inside my shirt and then I can do whatever really. It's really cool. So yeah, now you know. Okay, so once the oil's heated up a bit, I'm just going to turn the heat down because it does get rather hot. And I'm going to put the omelette mixture in. Now, I do have to point out at this point that I have only ever made an omelette twice before in my life. I'm not sure how this will work. They might turn out like a fried egg, but hey, Hey, let's see, shall we? Okay, that was not what I was expecting. We'll probably have to turn up the heat a fair bit more. Yeah. Then what you want to do is you just want to wait until it is a little bit better around the edges and a bit firmer at the bottom, and then we can use a spatula to pick it up and then turn it upside down. Okay, so it's firmed up a little bit, but unfortunately I think it's turning out a bit more like a fried egg. Right, okay. I'm gonna give this... No, oh my god, it's like all stuff on top. Right, now the important thing to remember in cooking is that sometimes stuff does not work the way... Ah! Balls! Smells really nice, but my god, it's like a mess. Ah! Turn over! Turn over, you silly creation. Ah! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is an omelette, but not as you know it. Alright, no, it doesn't really take that long to do on this side at all. In fact, I think this takes about, well, I don't know, 30 odd seconds, maybe? I'd say that's done. So yeah, once you've done, then you can just take it off the heat, turn off the heat on that one, put it there. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we have the final piece, the omelette as a face. There we go. It literally does look good enough to eat. I'd say that this has been how to make an omelette, but I think a couple of people might disagree with me. So this has been Peter making an omelette. If you choose to do it yourself, what I would do is I probably wouldn't use as much oregano as I did, because it does taste nice, but it is just a tiny little bit overpowering. So yes, enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. You have been watching episode 101.5 of Unicooking with Peter. Now the reason that I should say that this is episode 101.5 is because it's literally just a cut-off. It's just breakfast, to be fair. Well, technically it's brunch. But still, episode 2 will have a lot more things in it, including stir fries. Say what?